Hey everybody and welcome. My name's Christie and I'm the Executive Director of Warriors at Ease. And sorry, that's my husband's dinner. He's like on his way home. I'm the Executive Director of Warriors at Ease and we have 30 minutes together tonight. I recommend that you grab a couple pillows for the end, maybe a blanket. We will do a little bit of a yoga rest. And so if you want a blanket you think you might get cold, I would just have one nearby. And like I said, one or two pillows. These are off my couch. Nothing special. It doesn't have to be any sort of yoga prop. I would just have them around. We'll use them towards the end. And today we are going to do some very simple postures. They're going to be repeated, so you'll get more than one chance to try them out. And the biggest thing today is you're going to see a little bit of a loosey-goosey arm going on, and that's okay. A lot of the times we can show up to these classes and we can think, oh, my arms have to be a certain way, my legs have to be a certain way. I'm really trying to have a sensation. Give me 1 second. And so we're going to start out standing today. So go ahead and find yourself midway on your mat. My mat's facing long ways, but you guys are going to face me towards the front of your screen. So go ahead and find yourself in the middle of your mat, feet about hips distance apart. So anywhere between 6 to 8 inches, really just the heels in line underneath of the hips. And then we'll start with these little cat-cow movements. I'm just going to get the music going. So flip the palms to face the ceiling, and then on an inhale, you'll feel the chest rise, pressing down through the heels. And then as you exhale, flip the palms over to face down and reach them out in front of you and feel the spine start to round. On your next inhale, palms face the ceiling, pressing down through the heels, chest rises. As you exhale, flip the palms to face down, rounding through the upper back. Inhale, standing up nice and tall, pressing down through the heels, palms flip. Exhale, round. We're going to take about 5 to 7 more rounds just like this. And you can make those movements as big or as small, as exaggerated or as simple as you would like. And you can go at a different time as me. On the exhales, you'll find rounding through the upper back. And on the inhales, is pressing down through the heels as the chest rises. Exhaling, rounding. If you want to spread the feet out a little bit wider, you can. Inhales, finding length. And exhales, finding this contraction through the front body, but lengthening through the back body. Inhale, press down. Exhale, reach. We've got about 2 more rounds just like this. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. And then coming back to that neutral, heels are back underneath of the hips, pressing down through the heels. And then we'll start by finding a little bit of lateral movement. So we were just moving front to back, and now we're going to move side to side. The left arm extends up and over with the palm facing down, and this right arm can come down by the side or it can come across. On your next inhale, come up through the middle, arms come down by the sides. As you exhale, switch. The right arm is going to reach up and over, palm facing down. Inhale, come through center. As you exhale, left arm reaches up and over to the right. Inhale, center. Check in with the shoulders. Shoulders drop away from the ears. Next breath, up and over. Inhale, center. As you exhale, left arm up and over. Inhale, center. Exhale, over. Last time on both sides. Inhale, center. Exhale, over. Inhale, center. Exhale, over. Inhale, come back up through the middle, and then we'll start to work through the shoulders. So extending the left arm out from the left shoulder, palm faces the ceiling. And again, the right arm can come down by the side, or you can place it over the side body. Sometimes that helps to find a little balance. The left palm flips to face the ceiling, and then maybe the arm extends out, maybe the elbow stays bent. You'll start to play with it. You can even move back and forth. And then on your next inhale, you're going to bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Check in with the shoulders and see if they're moving up towards the ears, and if they are, drop them back down. Taking a few breaths here. Bending leg through the left side of the neck, pressing down through the heels, engagement through the legs. And then leaving the left arm where it is, or extending it to straight, flipping the palm. On your next inhale, pulling the fingertips in towards the midline and switching the head direction. So this time the left ear to the left shoulder. Taking a few breaths here. Check in, notice if the shoulders crept up towards the ears, drop them back down. On your next inhale, extending the fingertips out, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale, stay. As you exhale, pull it in. Inhale out. Exhale in. On your next inhale, coming back through to neutral. Same thing, other side. So right arm extends out from the right shoulder. Check in with the shoulder, see if it reached up towards the ear, bring it back down. And then flipping the palm to face the ceiling, remembering that you can move between bent and straight here. It's completely up to you. But we'll start by bringing the right shoulder, or the left ear to the left shoulder. Taking a few breaths here, bending leg through the right side of the neck. Maybe playing with moving between bent and straight with that arm, but the palm is flipped to face the ceiling. Inhale, feeling the lower belly rise. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders get heavy. Inhale, lower belly rises. As you exhale, pulling everything in towards the midline, so bringing the right ear to the right shoulder, fingertips come in. Exhale, stay. On your next inhale, extending everything back out, palm flips to face the ceiling. Right shoulder, right ear. On your next inhale, pulling everything in. Exhale, extend it out. One more round, just like that. Inhale in. Exhale, reach. And then coming back down through the center, and then we'll meet at the top of our mat. So I'm gonna go ahead and face this way, and then you guys can still continue to face me. And putting a deep bend into the knees, we'll let the chest fall in between the thighs, and it doesn't have to go all the way there. Forearms can come down onto the thighs with the palms facing the ceiling, or the arms can hang heavy. Hands can fall down onto the floor, or you can even grab opposite elbows with opposite hands. Then just starting to take a few breaths here, letting the head hang heavy. On your inhale, feeling the lower belly rise. As you exhale, once again, the head and the neck and the shoulders get heavy. Inhale, lower belly rises. Exhale, releasing any tension in the jaw. And then rounding through the upper back, keeping a deep bend in the knees. Slowly start to stack one vertebra at a time, and eventually make your way all the way up to standing. And then once you get there, feet about hips distance apart, so maybe that's 6 to 8 inches, and then taking a big step back. I was mirroring you guys at first, and now I'm going to do the same leg. So I'm taking a big step back with my left leg. Taking a look down at my right knee, you don't want it just too far forward, but nice and on top or even a little behind. Keeping a bend in the back knee, you want to press down through the ball of the back foot, just giving yourself that steady foundation. And as you inhale, arms come up and just reaching through the ring fingers. And then as you exhale, folding the chest over, arms reach behind you, palms facing down. On an inhale, coming up, fingertips reach. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, inhale it up. Little bit different. This time as you exhale, spin the back heel down, 90-degree angle so that the pinky toe edge of your back foot is parallel with the back edge of the mat, and then reaching the fingertips out away from one another. As you inhale, fingertips reaching up, the front leg begins to work towards straight. It doesn't have to go all the way there. As you exhale, coming back down, bent knee, fingertips reaching out. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, little different. Inhale it up. Come up high onto the ball of the back foot, coming back to where you started. And then on your next exhale, folding the chest over the thighs, fingertips reach behind. Now you know exactly where you're going. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Little bit different. Inhale it up. Exhale, opening up. Back heel spins down 90 degrees. Exhale, arms reach. Inhale, arms up. Front leg works towards straight. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale it up. Exhale down. And then pivoting the front toes towards the side of the mat, you'll make your way to a wide-legged forward fold, bending through the knees here. The hands can come onto the thighs, or if the hands can reach all the way down onto the floor. But we'll start to alternate legs, so bending and straightening one leg at a time. Once again, the hands can be on the thighs, or the arms can be down. Pressing down through the outer edges of the feet. Doesn't have to be perfect here, just finding movement. Then coming back through to the center, heel to the feet back in towards one another. Again, finding that hips distance apart. And you guys can go ahead and face the top of the mat. I'm going to continue to face you. So finding the heels underneath of the hips. And we'll start in just this comfortable standing position, arms down by the side. On an inhale, sitting the hips down, arms reach up. As you exhale, finding that fold, maybe hands to the thighs, maybe hands to the ground. On your next inhale, coming back to that bent knees, arms reaching. As you exhale, arms down by the side. Now you've already been here. Inhale, sit. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit. Little bit different. As you exhale, elbows pull away. You're making little goalposts with the arms. Inhale, arms reach back up. Exhale, stand, arms down. Inhale, sit. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit. Exhale, elbows pull away. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, stand, arms down. Inhale, sit. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit. Same thing, exhale, elbows pull away. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, stand. Take a few seconds. Maybe rolling the shoulders forward and back. Moving one ear to the shoulder. Maybe even shaking out the hands. We're gonna do the exact same lunge series on this side. So go ahead and find the top of your mat. I'm gonna switch sides so I can continue facing you guys. But finding the top of your mat, once again, the heels are underneath of the hips, so finding that about 6 to 8 inches between the feet, and then taking a big step back, this time with the right leg. Last time it was the left leg. Pressing down through the ball of the foot and keeping that bend in the back knee to give yourself a little foundation, a little movement. And then on an inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, arms reach back, folding the chest over the thighs, palms are down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Last one, little different. Inhale, reach. Exhale, spin that back heel down, arms reach away from one another. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down, shoulders get heavy. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Little different. Inhale, up. Pivoting on the back foot. On your next exhale, chest folds over the thighs, arms reach behind. Inhale, up. As you exhale, the arms and the shoulders get heavy. Inhale, up. Last one, exhale, down. And then carefully start to make your way back to the top of your mat. And we'll meet down in a comfortable seat. So whatever that looks like for you. Coming all the way down onto the mat. Finding the sits bones pressing down. Might need to wiggle side to side a little bit. And then the feet come out in front of you and we'll begin to work that right leg towards straight. So right leg's working towards straight, bend through the left knee. And then the left arm comes down behind you, thumb faces in towards the body and the fingertips face out. Right hand comes onto the right shin or the right knee. And then the first thing we'll do on an inhale is we just find a little length in the spine. And as you exhale, feel the inner thighs slightly, just a little bit hugging towards one another. Inhale, sitting up a little taller. As you exhale, maybe the chest begins to open to the left. Inhale, finding expansion through the lower belly. As you exhale, letting the head and the neck and the shoulders get heavy. Inhale, finding length through the spine. As you exhale, checking in with the jaw, maybe releasing the lower jaw away from the upper jaw. Maybe the tongue even releases away from the roof of the mouth. And you're making your way back through to center. This time the left leg works towards straight. We'll start to put a bend through the right knee. Right arm reaches behind you, thumb faces in, fingertips face out. Same thing on an inhale, sitting up nice and tall. And as you exhale, feeling the inner thighs hugging towards one another. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, maybe the chest begins to open up towards the right side of the room. Checking back in with the jaw as you continue to inhale and exhale. Head and the neck and the shoulders get heavy. Come back through to center. And then we'll make our way all the way down onto our backs. Make sure that you have one of your pillows close by. Coming all the way down, keeping a bend through the knees. And then once you get down there, pressing down through the feet just enough to lift the hips and shift them about 2 inches towards the right side of the mat, and then place them back down. And then once you're there, letting both knees fall down into the left. And then you have this pillow nearby. You can stay exactly where you are, or you can start to bring the pillow in between the legs. We'll be here for about 10 breaths. So finding a little ease. Coming back to the breath, feeling the inhales and the expansion through the lower belly. As you exhale, letting the head and the neck and the shoulders get heavy. Inhales, feeling the lower belly rise. And as you exhale, once again, checking back in with the jaw. About 3 more rounds of breath here, and over the next 3 rounds of breath, feeling the body press down into the mat. Feeling the back of the head get heavy. And the head and the neck and the shoulders, feeling the weight. At the bottom of the next breath, if you have the pillow in between the legs, remove it over to the side. And then using the left hand, help the knees back up through the middle. Pressing down through the feet, bringing the hips back through center first, placing them back down. And then pressing down into the feet once more, you'll pick the hips up and shift them about 2 inches towards the left side of the mat. Letting both knees fall down into the right, knowing that you have that pillow close by. So if you'd like to place it in between the knees, go ahead and do so now. As you inhale, bringing your attention to the muscles around the eyes, and as you exhale, maybe there's a little tension that you can release. Inhaling, bringing your attention to the sensation across the front of the cheeks. And as you exhale, letting the head and the neck and the shoulders get heavy down into the mat. On an inhale, bringing your attention to the sensation of the space across the chest, and as you exhale, feeling a little tension through the shoulders, let go. Using the right hand, starting to help the knees back up through the middle. And then placing the hips back through center. Picking the right foot up and crossing the right ankle up and over the left knee, finding a little figure 4. And then the right hand comes onto the right thigh, giving it a little press. And you can stay here, or if you would like, you can begin to pick up the left foot. And maybe the hands come onto the back of the left thigh. But having that lifted, if the head and the neck and the shoulders have come up, release the leg and placing the left foot back down. This is the exact same thing. The inhales, feeling expansion through the lower belly, and as you exhale, letting the hips get heavy down into the mat. If you've lifted the left leg, place it back down. And then placing the right foot back down onto the mat. The left ankle crosses up and over. And then staying here, using the left hand to give the left thigh a little press. Or maybe picking that right foot up, interlacing the hands across the back of the left thigh, but checking in if the breathing has stopped or if the head and the neck and the shoulders have lifted up off of the mat. Place that foot back down. Remembering that we're not trying to make a certain shape. We're just trying to have an experience. Finding a sensation. And if you lifted the right foot back up, place it back down. Gently releasing the left foot back down to the mat. And then heel toeing the feet toward the outer edges of the mat, letting the knees fall in towards one another. And the arms can come down by the sides, the fingers can interlace over the stomach. Or the arms can even come all the way up over the head, whichever one feels best for you. I'm going to come to a comfortable seat, but you stay exactly where you are. On the inhales, bringing awareness to the sensation of whatever is underneath you. Maybe it's hot, maybe it's cold. Maybe it's rough or smooth. And on the exhales, letting yourself release down into whatever it is that's supporting you. Feeling the weight of the head. The sensation across the backs of the shoulders. And moving down the spine into the mid-back. And feeling the hips heavy down. If you would like, you can stay here with the knees bent, or you can start to bring the legs out to straight. Whichever one, bringing your attention to the quads and giving them permission to release the knees. They don't have to hold themselves up. And then the sensation of the lower leg. Whether or not they're bent or straight. If they're straight, feeling the weight of the calves. sensation across the bottoms of the feet. The knees are bent, feeling whatever is underneath of you. And if the legs are straight, just bringing your awareness to the soles of the feet. And coming back to the breath. Know that you're inhaling. And know that you're exhaling. Feel the breath coming in through the nose or the mouth. Filling up the lungs. And as you exhale, the breath leaving either the nose or the mouth. As you inhale, the breath comes in and it fills you up. And as you exhale, there's this little bit of heaviness, this little bit of letting go, this little bit of release. You can stay here as long as you would like. Take your time when you get up and start moving. If you have a chance, there's a link below, and these classes are made possible by the support of our viewers and our students. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Christie signing off of Operation Remote Resilience in health, resilience, and connection.